depends upon you, and you are free to go now. Okay. So the last point which I wanted to discuss was the station. Okay, let all of your friends join.
Doctor, can you give example?
Okay. A 15-year person, 15-year boy, Mr. Ali or something will come to lab with difficulty in breathing. He had similar episodes earlier also, and his family history has bronchial asthma or something similar complaints. Okay. And when PFT, pulmonary function test, was done, FEV1 of that person was 1.5 liter. Predicted was 3 liters. Percentage predicted will be 50%, right? You see, this thing we cannot do without writing down, but I don't know how to write on this Zoom. Is there any way?
There's a chat.
No, we cannot write with like board. I want something where we can write with board, like on board. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll open the PowerPoint. Somebody just shared me, one of your friends. So I'll download that PowerPoint now. I'll open that.
Doctor, I think when you share screen, you have an option for a whiteboard.
Oh, really? Let me go and see. Where is this option, please? I really, I have not used it since long time, so I don't know. Participant, breakout, record, whiteboard, share. Maybe it is in the share screen.
Yeah, I think when you click on share screen, when you choose which.
Oh, yes. Thanks. I got it. Can you see the whiteboard now?
Yes, doctor.
Yes.
Okay. So the table typically will look like this. FEV1. Before that, I will bring the FEV1 down. Okay, here. Actual value we get from the patient, then we will have predicted from the patient, and then we will have percentage. Okay. So FEV1 of that person I said was 1.5. Predicted was 3. So sorry. How much is the predicted? 3. So how much is the percentage? Quickly, please.
50.
Yes,
50.
half of the predicted. So 50% percentage. Let me write down percentage of predicted. Okay. So this will be a typical table. And as just now somebody answered, it will be 50%. Okay. Where is percent? Yeah.
Doctor, what do you mean by predicted 3?
3 liters.
Oh,
All are liters. Okay. Okay. By the way, this is 1, not exclamation mark. Okay. So FVC was, let us say here it is 5, and FVC was 4. Now tell me the percentage.
80.
80%.
95.
4 out of 5 is 80%. See, 5 yani 100%. Yani one finger will be 20%. 20, 20, 20, 20, kulu 100. So 4 out of 5 yani 80%. Easy to remember. The numbers will, you don't even need to calculate. It will be given in the question. Clear?
Yes, doctor.
And next question and last question.
Ratio.
1 FVC. How much is the ratio of this person? Tell me the ratio. Is it more than 0.7 or less than 0.7?
Less.
Less.
Much less.
Yes, because it is less than 0.5, isn't it?
Yeah.
FEV1 is less than 2. 2 out of 4 will be 0.5.
Mm-hmm.
It is less than 0.7. Yani, let me write down the less than 0.7. Okay. Clear?
Yeah.
In the exam, you will give us the ratio.
Yes.
Okay. So there is no number should I know, right?
Yes. Okay. What are you seeing now on your screen?
Board.
Yes.
The whiteboard. The whiteboard.
Whiteboard. Okay. So this is the case of a person, a young boy with family history of something, similar family history, and this child also had repeated history with this value. So my first question is, how much is the FEV1 of this person?
Below 8%.
1.5.
0.5.
So it is
50%.
it
It's
is
less
less
than 80.
okay, 50%, right? Okay, 1.5 liter and 50% of the predicted. How much is the FEV1 FVC ratio of this person?
It's less
Okay.
than 0.7.
4 or less.
Less than 0.7. Also, we can write it. Why I'm not able to write on this?
Can't edit.
You can't edit. Okay. So anyway, I'll write it less than, sorry, less than 70%. Right?
Doctor, how you can calculate the ratio?
Very good question. Let me get the point here. You divide this. Why this text box is coming? Where is my pointer? Draw. I'm using this draw pen. Okay, you divide this number by this number. FEV1 by FVC. See, FEV1 by FVC. Yani you divide this number by this number. So 1.5 out of 4. Okay. If 2 out of 4 is 50%, okay, yani 0.5. Am I right or wrong?
Yes,
Yeah.
right.
This number is less than 2. Yani it is less than 50%, right?
Yes,
So
right.
our answer will require whether it is 0.0 less than 0.7 or not. That is all we want to know. So
I
if it is less than
calculated.
0. You don't have to calculate. Everything will be given there. Either it will be written percentage or point something.
Mhm.
Okay, you don't have to calculate anything. Everything will be given in the table.
Okay.
Clear? Table will look something like this, except for this number. It may be less than 0.07 or it may be written in percentage. Maybe 91% or 50%, whatever, because the computer is calculating that. You don't have to do it. The percentage will be written here. Okay.
Okay.
This is how you have to identify what is
So
the
if it's more than 70, it will be what?
normal.
Not obstructive disease.
The FEV1, FEC is normal. Whether how to identify obstructive or restrictive? Can you see the PowerPoint now?
No.
No.
Okay, let me share the PowerPoint here. Can you see the PowerPoint now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, here there is a slide for normal, and this is for normal. Okay, if the table says FEV1 is more than 80% or FEC is more than 80%, and this is also more than 0.7, then it is normal. Okay.
Normal.
Similarly, obstructive, in the table, if you see the number is very less, FEV1 is very less than 80%, maybe less than 50%. One criteria. Second criteria is FEV1 FVC ratio. Okay, that also has to be less. Then we'll say it is obstructive condition. For restrictive condition, for any condition, first always see FVC. Okay, always see FVC. If FVC is very less than 80% of predicted, then rest you don't have to see. It will be restrictive condition. Clear? Also, in just like in obstructive condition, some background history will be given. In obstructive, usually we say family history of bronchial asthma, person is having repeated attack of asthma or something like that. Okay. So that is background history given for obstructive condition. For restrictive condition, normally the background history which we give is person is having birds or pets in house. They will cause interstitial lung disease in some people, not all people. We all have some pets in our house, right? But some people will get this disease which will cause interstitial lung disease, will prevent expansion, yani restrictive lung disease. Okay. So FVC, the most important criteria will be this one. Please remember this criteria. Can you remember this?
Yeah.
This is the most important criteria you have to identify. So similar histories will be given, so you have to identify. Okay.
Doctor, the case that one in the whiteboard,
Yes.
it was normal, not obstructive,
Let me see. I forgot that case. Where is that case now?
because the FEV one was 50%, which is less than 80%.
And FVC was?
50%.
FVC 80%.
FVC was normal. FEV1 was decreased, less than 80%, severely decreased. It was takriban 50%, right?
Yeah, so it's not normal.
It is not normal.
Obstructive.
Obstructive.
You just said it's normal, right? Or
FEV1 is not normal and it will be obstructive. See the criteria for obstructive.
yeah, I know it's obstructive, but I heard you said it's normal.
Someone
not
asked
for the whole disease. Some point somewhere something was normal. I might have said for that. Okay. I don't see that thing again. Where is that whiteboard where I wrote? Okay, here it is. Okay. So you see, let me, how can we change the color? Okay. Can you see this is 50%? It is not significantly decreased. And 1.5 divided by 4 is less than 0.7. So two very important condition telling you this condition is obstructive. Okay. Can you see the PowerPoint, this whiteboard now?
whiteboard.
You are seeing whiteboard, right?
Yes, doctor.
Okay. So please remember this.
Okay.
Okay.
Inshallah.
Inshallah, it will be easy. We will give very good clue in the question itself. I told you the clue is in the sentence itself. One is about obstructive condition, family history will be given, a repeated episode of difficulty in breathing will be given. And if restrictive condition is there, usually history of pets or birds are given. This is a very good clue for you to identify. Okay. So this is all about the OSPI second station. Now what? Any other question?
No, thank you.
Doctor,
Yes.
to be clear, you said 2 questions about the case.
Yes.
One would be the diagnosis, and what would the other be?
Read the table. I'll ask what is the FEV1 of this person or FEV1 FEC ratio of this person. You just have to read the table and answer. The answer will be in the table itself. You just should know where to look for. I have shown you the table already, isn't it?
Yeah. Thanks.
So that's why you have to read.
But the FEV ratio, we have to calculate it if you asked about it.
Even a ratio, inshallah, you will not need to calculate. Don't worry. Will not.
Because I have difficulty in calculation. So
Yes. All of us have difficulty in calculation. Therefore, we are not in engineering field, right?
yeah,
And what
right.
about the endiglam?
Sorry, I did not hear you properly.
The endiglam, the endiblock.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not able to hear you.
She said if we will calculate in the end block or also in the end block, there is no something we should.
No. No, normally we don't give any questions related to calculation, even in
Okay,
MTech.
thank you.
Okay. No calculations, inshallah. So that is all. Thank you very much. Whatever we have discussed, revise, that should be sufficient for you, inshallah. Okay.
Thank you, doctor.
Thank you. Thank you very much and best luck.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Let me close it now.